Today we're making burger soup, which is an easy and fun family recipe, not just for the name, but also because it's a great way to get kids into the kitchen to help out. I also like it because it proves that if you have a well-stocked pantry and freezer, you can make healthy and inexpensive meals in a snap. So let's talk about healthier choices when it comes to meat. For our burger soup, I have 1 pound of 95% extra lean ground sirloin, which is a good choice for burgers and meatloaf too. When you're buying cuts of beef, look for the words loin and round, as they usually have the least amount of fat. When these cuts or the extra lean ground beef go on sale, I stock up and freeze the extra. I'm going to get this all brown and cooking nicely, and it's looking really good. Okay, I'm going to add 1 chopped onion. Which is about 1 cup. And next, 2 garlic cloves that I've minced, or if you prefer the convenience of minced garlic in the jar, you need 1 teaspoon. Get that all out. I love garlic. Can't miss that. Now I'm going to break up the beef into smaller pieces by mixing. And then I'm just going to let that all cook until the beef is cooked through, which should take about 7 to 10 minutes, or until you don't see any pink meat. I'll just give that a stir now. And then every few minutes, I'll stir again to continue to break up the beef, which helps everything to cook evenly. Oh, wow, that already smells good. So, now that my beef is cooked all the way through, I've drained the extra liquid through this colander and gave it a quick rinse to help remove some of the fat. Now the beef goes back into the pot. And before I return it to the stove, I'll add the rest of the ingredients. Again, this is where the kids can help you measure and add ingredients into the pot, but of course with everyone being extra careful since the pot is obviously hot. So, next I have 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And 1 14.5-ounce can of chopped tomatoes. Today I'm using no salt added canned tomato products. Next, I'm pouring in 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth. If you don't have any broth, no worries. Just add 4 cups of water instead. And now I'll add 1 16-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables. Bagged fruits and veggies are usually frozen at the peak of freshness, so they're just as nutritious as fresh produce and often more affordable. Okay, for the final ingredient, I have a 1/3 cup of uncooked brown rice. Brown rice is a whole grain and has more fiber than white rice. Other whole grain options you could use in this recipe include wild rice, whole wheat pasta, or even barley. Okay, back on the stove it'll go. I'm going to turn up the heat to medium-high and bring this to a boil. Once that happens, I'll reduce the heat to medium, cover with a lid, and let this cook for about 35 minutes or until the rice is done. And now dinner is served. I like to serve this with a salad or the family's favorite seasonal vegetable, like corn on the cob or green beans. I hope you get to make this practical yet tasty burger soup soon for your family. Thanks for watching.